The following video is a fan dub of the game Obey Me. Obey Me, as much as I'd like to own it, is owned by NTT Selmare. Please support the official release. Got it? I wonder how much it's worth. Oh man! Check this out! It's a super rare magic stone! Ooh, and it's on sale too? It says it's today's featured item. Wow, that's cheap! Crazy cheap! If I broke it into smaller pieces and sold those individually, I'd make some serious bank. Lucifer, my favorite big brother. You gotta buy that for me, you gotta! Come on, I gotta have it! I gotta! If you don't buy it for me, I'm gonna be real sad. I'll end up crying. I'll throw a tantrum. And you don't want that, do ya?
Leave him be, Yuki. Pretend you don't know him.
Lucifer, come on! I mean, tell me how this is fair, huh? Here it is my day off, and you're dragging me out shopping with you. And you're not even gonna reward me for it? Come on, you can at least buy me a magic stone or 100.
So now you're going to try getting angry at me. As if that would work. And seriously, a reward? What are you, a child? The entire reason I brought you along with me to begin with is to get you away from Satan. When you two pair up, nothing good ever comes of it. Especially when I am expected to clean up the mess. Tomorrow is my big speech. It's almost time. And yet the curse that caused us to switch bodies shows no signs of going away. Which means I have no guarantee that I'll be back to myself in time for the speech.
Don't you think it's about time to give in and ask Satan to do it for you? You're sorta out of options here. I mean, all you gotta say is,
Satan, no funny business this time. Give the speech and be done with it.
I have no intention of begging him for his help. Even if I did do that, I couldn't be sure that he wouldn't end up trying something nefarious anyway.
You sure about that?
I am. This is Satan we're talking about. I highly doubt he would simply do as I asked.
You know, I know you're serious and all, but hearing those words come out of Satan's mouth like this, it's hard not to laugh. Anyway, after everything that went down inside that game, Satan seems like he's changed some, don't you think? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You see it too, don't ya? See, you're smart, Yuki. Did you hear that, Lucifer? Yuki agrees with me. Like, how do I put it? It's like, he's more chill when it comes to you now, Lucifer. He's not all bitter and stuff anymore.
Come on, Yuki. I'm going to head inside the store here.
Hey! Are you even listening to what I'm saying here?
Not at all, no. Also, I don't believe that he's changed. We're talking about Satan. Since the day he came into this world, his entire purpose in life has been to defy me. And now you're suggesting he's changed? It's in his very nature to oppose me, and a demon's nature doesn't change so easily.
Oh, now I don't know about that. I think you're wrong there. Like, just yesterday I told him we should totally use the fact that he looks like you to our advantage. I said we should scam random folks, make some easy money. But Satan wasn't having any of it. He was like,
Nah, I'm tired of doing stuff like that.
and, too much work. It used to be that he'd jump at an opportunity like that, but now he's no fun at all. Back before all that stuff happened in the game world, he would have done anything if it meant making life difficult on you. But now suddenly he's not interested.
Mammon.
I mean, opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know? And he's wasting it. We could totally be making ourselves some money right now.
Mammon, did I hear you correctly? You were planning to take advantage of the fact that Satan looks like me to scam random folks?
Uh-oh.
Mammon!
Yikes! Ow! Did you have to hit me? I mean, seriously.
You should be thankful I'm not in my real body, or the damage would have been much worse.
I mean, sure, it's not as bad, but still, getting hit hurts no matter who does it.
Not to worry. I'll be back to my old self soon enough. Then we'll do something about the overly lenient beatings you've been getting while I've been in Satan's body. I'll make up for the pain deficit all at once.
What do you mean, don't worry? Yeah, no thanks. I don't need any more punishment. None.
Are you going to tell me you don't need food either? Because all you've been doing is talking. If you don't eat your food, you're going to lose your chance, you know.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna eat. Man, it's been a long time since I've eaten at Hell's Kitchen. Sure am glad Beal isn't here. Welp, time to dig in. That's good.
Well, this is your reward for coming shopping with me. So eat as much as you'd like.
Okay, I will. I take back everything I said. You're the best, Lucifer.
What's wrong, Yuki? Aren't you going to eat? Come to think of it, I've heard that there's a famous story in the human world about an evil witch who fattens up children and then eats them. But I'm a demon, not a witch. As much as I enjoy a good human soul, I'm not fond of human flesh. So go ahead, eat. Have as much as you'd like.
Man, that was good. Couldn't eat another bite.
Yes, I'm sure you couldn't. And guess what? Now you get to compensate me for all of that food you ate. Through hard work.
What?
I'm heading up to the human world, and you two are coming with me.
The human world? Like, for real? We get to go to the human world? Ooh, this is awesome! I mean, that sounds like tons of fun! Man, it's been a long time since I'd gone up there for fun. I used to corrupt human souls left and right. I'd make a bunch of money doing it too. Then I'd go on a massive spending spree. You're coming with, right, Yuki? This is gonna be great!
Because of the cursed book that caused me to switch bodies with Satan. You see, the witch who created that book is still alive. If we want to break this curse, the best way is to ask the very person who created it. I'm guessing she would be able to lift the curse and return me to my proper body.
Wait, did you say witch? A witch that created a forbidden book that can make people switch bodies? Hold on, could that be... you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and sit this one out. Bye!
Did you really think I'd simply let you run off, Mammon?
Quit it! Let go of me!
I know why you don't want to go. Because it just so happens that witch is a big fan of both you and Satan.
Then don't drag me along with ya!
Actually, that's exactly why I'm going to drag you along with me. Yuki, you're coming too. As long as we're going to the human world, I imagine having one along with us will come in handy. London.
No, I don't wanna! I'm not going to any human world, don't make me!
If you don't shut up now, then once I'm back in my real body, I promise to string you up and hang you upside down for 1,000 years.
Yikes!
There are more than a few methods. One is to use an eternal magic seal, a passage between worlds that has existed since ancient times. There are several magic seals like that, one of which is right here.
But pretty much, the only demons who are allowed to use those things whenever they feel like it are Lord Diavolo, Barbatos, and you, Lucifer. What's up with that, huh? I mean, it ain't fair! I want to be able to use them too!
If another demon wishes to use the doorway, they have to receive permission in advance. Originally, all demons were allowed free use of them, whenever they wanted. But then we had some problems up in the human world that necessitated a change in our policy. So now it's a permission-based system. You see, a certain someone kept heading up to the human world and getting himself into trouble with the witches there. A second option, or the classic route, is to walk through all 8 layers of the Devildom on foot.
Oh no, too much trouble.
Relax, I've got no interest in going that way. The classic route is simply too long, and I doubt that Yuki's psyche would survive the trip. A third way to travel to the human world is to have a magically gifted person, such as a witch or sorcerer, summon you there. It sounds simple, but there are several limitations to that approach. Mammon is well acquainted with them. Have him fill you in later.
Ugh, so scary. No witches, no witches, no witches, no witches!
All right. We know you're afraid of witches, Mammon. Now, let's get going.
Wait, no! Don't make me do this! No! I don't want to go to the human world! Huh?
Wait.
Hey, what's the big idea scaring me like that, huh? This ain't the human world! We're still in the Devildom!
Strange. Why didn't it work? I'm certain I did everything right.
Lucifer? Have you forgotten that you're in Satan's body right now?
I see. So even though it's really me, as long as I'm in Satan's body, I can't use the magic circle. Without a mirror around to remind me, it's easy to forget that I'm someone else right now.
Well, if you can't use the magic circle, then I guess that's that. No trip to the human world. That curse is gonna wear off eventually anyway, right? And then you'll change back. As for the speech thing you've got tomorrow, I'll go have a talk with Satan for you. Of course, my services aren't free of charge, but don't worry, I'll give you a family discount.
That won't be necessary. I hate speeches. They're a giant hassle and I've got no intention of agreeing to give one.
What? Satan? What are you doing here?
What, is there something wrong with me being here? By the way, I heard everything you guys said. So don't just stand there doing nothing. Come on, let's get going.
Get going? Wait, don't tell me you actually want to go to the...
To the human world, yes. That was your plan, right? To find the witch who created the curse that caused us to switch bodies and have her lift it.
Don't think this means I'll owe you anything.
Unlike a certain stupid Mammon, I won't be deceived so easily.
Hey, come on! You didn't even leave out any letters! Now everyone knows you mean me!
That's not what this is about. I'm just tired of being in this body, that's all. I've gotten all the fun out of it I can.
Hey! Whoa! What the... So now you two are cooperating? I thought you hated each other! Listen, if you want to go see this witch or whatever, fine. Just don't make me go... with you! Oh yeah! That's good! Real good! Man, the human world totally has the best dark beers! Eh? What is it, Yuki? You look like you want to say something. Now listen, how old do you think I am anyway? Don't make assumptions based on how I look. I am way over 5,000, you know. Way over. I didn't want to come, but as long as I'm here, I'm not gonna waste my chance to have fun. It's been a long time since I've been in the human world without being summoned here by some witch.
Exactly how long do you plan to hang around here goofing off? Come on, time to get moving.
What? But I've still got a lot of drinking to do!
Mammon, if you're going to stay here drinking, then we're leaving you with the bill. The entire bill.
Wait, I'm coming! So, you can pay, Lucifer. My favorite brother.
Enough. Just stop talking.
Hey, Yuki! Check it out! This place is selling official Harrison Porter in the World of Wizards merchandise! Wait, this is actually one of the locations where the movie was filmed, wasn't it? Whoa! And these are the same chocolate lizards they had in the movie, huh? Oh, and this gum was in it too! I can't not buy them now!
And who exactly do you imagine is going to pay for that?
Well, you, of course. Who else? I mean, it's not like I've got any human world money on me.
You never have any money, Mammon, regardless of the world you're in.
Hey, whoa! It's not like I don't got any money at all. I'm just always either saving it all up or spending it like crazy. So I never have any money on hand, that's all.
You truly are a demon's demon, Mammon.
Look at this, Yuki! They've got chocolate lizard keychains, and it looks like real chocolate! Man, they did a good job on these, huh? You totally want one too, right? Right? Ah, there you go lying again. Admit it. The truth is you want one, don't ya? I mean, check it out. It says you can only buy him here at Victoria Station. Come on, we'll buy a matching pair. Something to remember our trip to the human world by.
Fine. I suppose I don't have a choice.
Oh, wait a minute, Lucifer. Why are you buying 4? We only need 2. One for me and one for Yuki.
There are 4 of us here.
What? So now you, me, and Satan are gonna have matching keychains? Why is it gonna be like that? Ah, that's just gross.
Well, Lucifer, it seems Mammon doesn't want one. So I guess we'll only be needing 3 then. One for you, one for me, and one for Yuki.
No, wait! I do want one! I totally do! I gotta have one! Wow! Check it out, Yuki! Sheep! Real life sheep! There's a whole flock of them! Whoa! I bet they taste good!
Mammon, quit shouting every time you see something mildly interesting. You're embarrassing us.
It seems I made the right choice, reserving a private cabin for us on the train. Though, first class was expensive.
By the way, they've got a place where you can go and eat on this train, right? What was it called again? The dining car? I'm gonna take some pictures and then brag about it to Beale when we get back to the Devilldom. Be back in a minute!
So, would you say this is similar to what's known as a family trip in the human world?
Maybe, yeah. You know, the view out the window is nice.
Someone call the crew! A woman's been stabbed!
Huh?
The guy who did it, he was young. He had white hair and tan skin and he was wearing sunglasses.
Right, exactly. He was wearing a brown and white jacket and he had some sort of strange keychain. It looked like a tail or something.
He's the one who did it. He's the one who killed her.
A young guy with white hair and tan skin, wearing sunglasses.
And he had on a white and brown jacket with a keychain shaped like a tail attached to his belt loop.
How about we pretend we didn't hear anything? Let's hear it.
What do you mean, let's hear it?
What did you do this time, Mammon?
I told you, nothing.
He killed her! He killed that woman!
That's right! He stabbed her with a knife!
Hey, you three, are you with us, man?
What do you mean, good question? Go on, tell him.
Honestly, you're like a magnet for trouble. Everywhere you go, it follows. You need to stop this.
Stop what? Like, I'm just an innocent bystander here.
Well, in any event, you'd better tell us what happened. And start at the beginning.
I heard there was a car in the train where you can go to eat, so I went looking for it. I was gonna take some pictures and then show them to Beale later. You know, to brag. But then... Wait. Is this a dead end? Nah, couldn't be. Oh, hey, there's a sign here. Let's see... No admittance. This car has been reserved for a private party. What? Seriously? Wait, though. If I can't get through here, I can't get to the dining car, can I? Pfft. You can take your reserved car and shove it. I'll just pretend I can't read human world writing. Yep, that works. In I go. Excuse me, coming through. What the? Man, it's dark in here. Wait, what was that? Someone in here?
Elim, Esaim, Frugativi, Iapalave.
Come to us. We beseech you.
Heed our words. Heed our summons.
Show yourself. Appear before us.
Yo, what are you guys doing?
It's a spirit!
What?
What happened?
The spirit medium. She collapsed. What's going on?
Look! Blood! She's been stabbed in the back!
Mammon.
Hey. Hey, are you okay? Talk to me. It's no use. She stopped breathing.
It sounded like the last thing she said was Mammon? Could that?
Mammon, huh? Well then, seems she decided to name someone great and noble in her last breath. I'm guessing she'd always wanted to do that, and I don't blame her. 'Cause it just so happens to be my name, you see? Say hello to Mammon, the one and only.
So then, she said your name in her dying breath?
It must have been a message. She was trying to tell us who killed her.
You murderer!
Huh?
Just how much of an idiot are you?
A pretty big one, that's for sure.
Hey! These people are treating me like some sort of criminal, you know? So how about you defend me here, huh?
You never think before you act. That's why you're always getting into these situations. You complete and utter moron.
Hey! That hurts.
None of this would have happened if you hadn't insisted on telling them your name. But being the total fool you are, you just had to, didn't you?
Aww. Stop! I can't take any more of this! Stop! I can't take any more of this!
I don't believe this, as if we needed another problem to deal with.
Only one version of events is ever true.
Eh? What are you talking about?
It's a line from the Midfall Murders, a Human World Crime Suspense series. That was the lead character Inspector Adler's famous catchphrase. The perpetrators had best give themselves up now while they still have the chance, because I will find them. I never thought a day would come when I'd actually get to say that in real life.
I'm not sure I completely understand what this is about, but I can tell that you're motivated. And that's what's important.
You three, this is no time to be standing around joking. If this man is the killer, then we'll just hand him over to Scotland Yard at the next station.
I think all of you should go wait in the dining car for now. Goodbye.
Right, good idea. We'll let you guys track down whoever did it. Okay, everyone, let's go to the dining car.
Right.
Yes, good idea.
It's one of our powers as demons. We're able to manipulate humans, sort of like a form of hypnosis. But Lord Diavolo has explicitly forbidden anyone from doing that to you, so don't worry. As long as we're on the subject, I should mention that Asmo's power to seduce others is an even more powerful form of manipulation. Oh wait, I forgot. He actually tried to charm you, but it turned out his powers don't work on you. Every once in a while, we come across special humans who are immune like that. Almost all of them turn out to be witches or sorcerers, people with exceptional magic power. But in your case...
Wait a minute. This woman, the murder victim.
I told you it wasn't me! I didn't stab her, okay? I don't even have a knife on me!
This is Grisella.
What did you say?
I'm certain of it. It's Grisella, the witch we were supposed to be going to see.
You gotta be kidding me.
Alright. I will now prove to you that the man you see before you, Mammon, is innocent.
Innocent? But that woman called out his name right as she died.
Yes, because the truth is that she actually knew him.
What did you say?
Just before she died, someone she knew appeared before her unexpectedly. It seems that's why she said his name in those last moments.
If that's true, then she might not have been trying to name her killer.
But that man went inside the lounge, and moments later she was killed. The timing is a little too perfect to be a coincidence.
Indeed. It's only natural that you would think Mammon is the killer.
Listen to Satan. He's loving this.
Damn it. Here I am accused of murder and he's having a good time.
By the way, where at the table was the spirit medium Grisella? Where was she sitting?
Where? Well, she was in the chair, facing away from the door out into the hall.
Precisely. And Mammon came through the door into the lounge, the one she had her back to. As soon as everyone inside the lounge realized that someone was intruding on them, they all turned to see who it was. Which means that Grisella had to have been facing Mammon's direction. Starting to make sense now, is it?
What? Wait a minute. No. I'm totally lost here.
Grisella was stabbed in the back, correct?
Yeah, so?
Do you think yourself capable of stabbing someone in the back if they were looking right at you, Mammon?
Huh. Let me see.
The long and short of it is that given your position, you couldn't have stabbed her. Now do you get it?
You do have a point.
Huh? Like, really? Huh?
In any event, we should go ahead and seal off the lounge until we've reached the next station. Whoever did this is still hiding somewhere on this train. Everyone, I'd ask you to remain inside your cabin until further notice. Only one version of events is ever true.
Yo, Yuki. Did you understand what he was talking about just now? Hey, why the sad look? You know we've proven that I'm innocent now, right? I mean, I know it must have been a real shock cause your sweet brother was treated like a criminal and all, but still.
If Grisella is dead, that means we can't lift the curse that caused us to switch bodies. So, in the end, we came all this way to the human world for nothing. And the speech is tomorrow.
Hey! Why aren't you worried about me, huh? Let's see some concern, damn it!
Well, this is just wonderful. I don't believe it. What a miserable state to be stuck in.
What?
I don't believe this. Here I am in the company of 3 demons, all of whose names I know, and yet... What a truly miserable twist of fate.
Okay, now what's going on?
Hold on. I know that voice.
Grisella, is that you?
Actually, Grisella is dead. This would be her spirit.
Yes. Unfortunately. It seems you're right.
It seems you're right? Like, you're a witch! You're supposed to be able to see the future and know when you're gonna die. Didn't you even bother to check?
I knew that I would die at some point during my trip on this train. Yes. But I didn't know how I would die. Only that I would. When it's time to die, it's time to die. There's no changing that. There's no cheating death. I accepted my fate. However, I'd at least like to know why I was killed before I rest.
And you're telling us this because?
Because I know why you came here.
Ah, I see.
What?
We're going to figure out who it was that killed Grisella.
What? That sounds like a bunch of work! Why do we gotta do something like that?
Yuki, explain to this idiot why it is that we have to cooperate with Grisella.
Hey! Who are you calling an idiot?
Exactly. You understand perfectly.
Mammon, have you forgotten why we came to the human world in the first place?
Oh yeah, right. It was to lift the curse that caused you two to switch bodies. I just remembered. So, in exchange for finding the person that killed her, she's gonna lift your curse. Come to think of it, the killer's gotta be one of the other 3 people that were in the room with her during the seance, right? I mean, it couldn't be anyone else.
Exactly. The first of the 3 is named Noah. He's someone I'm well acquainted with. He hoped to become my apprentice, and he was also the person who introduced me to the people requesting today's seance. As for the other 2, I'd never met them before now. Their names are Lucas and Sophia. They're siblings. It was they who requested the seance. They were hoping to speak with the spirit of their dead younger sister.
So then, I guess we need only torture each one of them separately until we find our answer.
Yes, that shouldn't take long at all.
Okay then. So which of those humans should we torture first?
Well, what do we have here? You're human, aren't you? So, there's something you'd like to ask me? Yes, I should think so. I remember the pain I felt as a knife entered. It felt like it was thrust up from below. It burned like fire. I'll never, ever forget that feeling. But that's all I remember. I don't know who did it.
Eh? Me? At first, I thought it was pitch black in there. But then I looked harder, and I saw that there was actually a candle burning on a table in the middle of the room. Grisella was the person closest to the door I came through. That's why everyone ended up blaming me for it. Behind her were the two guys, and the girl was sitting farthest away. Oh yeah, and one of the guys was wearing this crazy looking shirt. It was super flashy and super lame.
Ah, that would be Noah. He likes to be unique and make a statement.
Yeah. Well, he stayed sitting there in his chair the whole time. Maybe he was so freaked out about you being stabbed that he couldn't even manage to stand.
You have?
Are you serious?
Well, all right then. Let's go find this person and get to torturing. What? The human way?
All right then, agreed. We'll do it your way. Okay, so, what do we do first, Yuki? Satan and Mammon, you two go get Noah. I'll get the two siblings and bring them here.
Got it.
Yeah.
You there. Yuki, was it? I have to say, I'm surprised. I never expected Lucifer, of all demons, to listen to a human. But that's what he did. He clearly trusts you, doesn't he? But know that nothing lasts forever. Sometime in the near future, he will lose every ounce of trust he puts in you now. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm simply telling you the future that I see for you. Do be careful.
Hey, is what I hear true? You know who killed her?
What? So now you fancy yourself an amateur detective, do you? Well, pardon me if I'm not interested in playing along with this little game of yours.
You know, maybe we should let Scotland Yard sort this out when we get to the next station.
Are you suggesting that we sit around and wait when we have no idea who the killer is? I don't think so.
So, time to show us this human way you spoke of.
Hey, whoa. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Only one version of events is ever true. Isn't that right, Yuki?
You think I killed her? Are you insane? I respected and admired Grisella, so much so that I wanted to become her apprentice. Do you have some sort of proof to back up this accusation of yours?
I can't take it anymore, Yuki. I can't just sit here and watch. Allow me to take over from here. Yes, Noah. You are the killer. You and you alone.
Well, where's your proof?
The handle of the knife that was found on Grisella's back was pointed slightly downward, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at the time of the incident, both Sophia and Lucas were standing up as they had gotten up out of their seats.
Yeah, I mean, that was my natural reaction.
Right, mine too. I was so frightened and upset that I jumped to my feet.
Only one version of events is ever true.
You really are loving this, aren't you?
The killer is the one person who didn't stand up. Noah.
What?
He threw that knife up at Grisella from a seated position. That's why the knife was lodged in her back at a downward angle. Sophia and Lucas were standing at the time Grisella was stabbed. So if they had done it, the knife would have been either been perpendicular to her back or pointed upward. In other words, Noah is the only one who could have thrown the knife, since he was the only one seated at the time.
Ah!
Well, Noah, What do you have to say to that?
It's true. I did it. I killed Grisella. I really did admire her. Genuinely. She had true power. Time and time again I asked her to allow me to become her apprentice. But she refused to accept me. Because she didn't have faith in me.
So you hated her because of that? Pfft, just like a human.
I even told her I'd give up everything I owned if she'd take me on as her apprentice.
I don't believe it.
What were you thinking?
But she never did accept me. And so my life had no meaning anymore.
Only one version of events is ever true.
Hey, how about you stop making that smug face while you're in my body?
Come to think of it, Noah did tell me once that he used to be a knife thrower in a circus act. I knew that the time of my death was approaching. That's why I wasn't interested in taking on an apprentice. And yet, that's precisely what led to my death. Ugh, the irony! I trusted Noah, but I couldn't do or say anything that would let him know that. He was responsible, dedicated and serious, but my failure to acknowledge that drove him to the point of killing me.
Yeah, but he was also a real pain in the ass. If you ask me, you made the right choice not taking him on.
Regardless, it's too late to change things now.
Yes, it is for me, at least.
Grisella, you've gotten what you wanted.
Yes, and I'll keep my promise to you. But first, Satan, there's something I'd like to ask you. I gave that forbidden book to you as a present. Do you remember why? I knew that book would be a catalyst for change in your relationship with Lucifer. Though, that's not what you wanted back then.
No. Which is exactly why I made sure to stay away from it. And yet, for all my effort...
Well, you can't change fate. All you can do is accept it. Even if you are a demon. You must endeavour to make the best of the hand fate deals you. No matter what it may be. Always remember that.
Wait a minute. What happened?
Well, it's about time.
Yes, we're ourselves again.
You had to get me caught up in the problem of yours, huh? I went through hell for you guys, you know. I'm not gonna be happy until I get a reward for everything I've done. A serious reward, considering how much of my precious time and brain power I had to put into this. Let's see. I'm not gonna say you have to give me cash, but if you gave me something I can make money off of, I suppose that'd work.
Satan, I want you to give tomorrow's speech.
Me? But that speech is supposed to be given...
Yes, by the chosen representative of the student council officers. I know I can trust you to fulfill that role.
Hello? What about my reward?
Are you going to refuse?
Refuse? You must be kidding. By the time I'm done, Lord Diavolo won't be able to stop gushing about what an amazing speech I gave. And how it was even better than anything you could have done.
Well, you're certainly setting the bar high. I look forward to seeing you deliver on that.
Hey! Someone listen to me, damn it!
Ah, humans. You've made it to the end. Fantastic. Well now, if you enjoyed your time with us, consider subscribing to Otome Live. And if you'd like to get a closer eye of what happens behind the scenes, you can support us on Patreon. In the meantime, the doors to the Devildom remain open to all of you. And we wait with open arms. And you wouldn't want to keep us waiting now, would you?
Everybody 踊れお前のスタイルにもっと始まるぜ完璧なショー It's not the trick on baby It's party party party